Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Just got to the yard, doing a light test right now, making sure everything is good before I make my way over to the delivery. I'm running a little behind because my delivery is at 12 p.m. and I was checking on the GPS. I think the ETA is saying like 11:15 a.m. So about 45 minutes earlier. It shouldn't be a problem because today is Saturday, so I'm not expecting too much traffic. And also, I want to check the tires real quick. And what I want to do in this video is I want to talk about, for people who are starting their company or thinking about starting their trucking company, what to expect first 3 months, because I know it's a really big question of, do you even get loads your first 3 months? Do brokers even work with you? And I want to clear everything up. Like, how do you age your MC? All that stuff, right? Because I think that's the biggest question I get on my channel is, how do you age your MC? How do you get loads? What to expect your first 3 months? All that stuff, right? I think this video will pretty much clear everything out because so many people are worried because they don't want to invest too much money and then end up not getting any loads or ruining their investment. So this video will, I think, will help a lot of people out. And no matter how much in a hurry you are, guys, always still do your pre-trip, because whenever these tires, let's say they have a blowout, it's going to be very bad for your trailer, very bad for your truck, and sometimes you don't even feel it all the way up to your tractor. So always do your pre-trip. Even it like takes like a couple minutes. Just make sure everything is good. Do your oil test, do the light test, and everything is good with my truck. Let's get in the truck and go get this load delivered, guys. And again, for people who are new to this channel, I do have my Trucking Success Academy where I teach people how to start their own authority, book their own loads, how to rebate confirmation, do invoicing, and also why pay someone else thousands of dollars when you can learn it, how to do all of it yourself, because you do have to renew your permits when you do start your authority every year. And if you learn how to do everything yourself, you save so much money. So I'll leave a link in the description. You guys do check it out. And right now, let's get in the truck and drive. All right, guys, gonna make a quick stop for some fuel. My tanks are almost close to empty and I got about 216 miles to go. I found the cheapest place to fill up some diesel right now is $4.27. Fuel prices are starting to get a little closer to $5 again. I think like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I seen the prices around like $3.70, $3.90, and right now it is saying at this TA, that's where I'm gonna fill up, it is saying $4.27 per gallon. So they're about 50 cents higher than they were like 3 weeks ago, which is okay because I see the rates are also high. This load I'm about to go deliver off is paying $1,500 for 216 miles. So I mean, it makes up for high fuel prices since the rates are high. If the rates were low and the fuel prices were high, now that's a concern. So it doesn't look busy at all either, so it should be a quick fill up and then we'll make our way to the delivery. My appointment is at 12 p.m. guys. Only hour and a half to spare, 216 miles to go, 4-hour drive.
Turn right at the traffic light.
The weather is much better today compared to like yesterday. When I picked this load up, it was like 100 degrees yesterday, and today right now it is saying around 70, so it's much better. It's a little chillier actually. Let's fill this up. One thing I love about Tia is they work directly with mud flaps, so you can just put the code directly at the pump. You don't have to go in and give them the code, so makes it much easier for me. Let's go fill it up. Alright guys, got the tanks filled up. The total cost for that fill up was $336. I got it filled at $4.27, 78 gallons. So it's the cheapest diesel price I found. And that's what you have to do when you run your own company. You have to find the cheapest diesel prices, because the lowest I've seen, if you don't count this one, in the Chicago area and the Indianapolis area, was $4.80. So I got it for $4.27, and even saving around 50 cents to 60 cents a gallon, it's a lot, because let's say I fill up 80 gallons, that's almost $40 to $50 in savings, and that adds up at the end of the week, because, or even at the end of the month, it could be like sometimes up to $1,000 or $2,000 in fuel savings. And if you want to run a successful trucking company, that's what you really have to do. The biggest question I keep seeing all over my comments from people who are looking to get into the trucking industry and start their own company, get their own authority, all that stuff, right? It's two questions. One is that, can they let their MC number age so it's easier for them the first 90 days? And also the second question is, what can they expect the first 90 days to get their own authority? One, I want to answer aging your MC number, right? Think about this. When you fill out a DOT application and the MC number application, only way for you to get your MC number active is to have a truck on file and insurance for the truck. So the $750,000 liability requirement, a BOC 3, all that paperwork, right? So only way for your MC number to become active is to have those things. So now ask yourself this: how can you age your MC number without having a truck? Because without a truck, your MC number is not going to go active. And the main question is, if I do start my own authority, get my truck and trailer, fill out my own authority, do I get loads? And a lot of people will out there scare you into saying that you are not going to get loads if you do start your own authority. Why don't you just come work under my company, and then you can give us like 10% and they can use our MC number to get loads. First thing I want to say is, man, those people are literally trying to scare you into thinking you're not going to get any work. What they're trying to do is they're trying to scare you into bringing your truck, which you paid for, trailer, which you paid for, and then putting it under their MC number. And how do they benefit off of that? They don't have to spend any overhead. They don't have to pay for the truck. They don't have to pay for the trailer. All they do is they use their MC number and they tell you to come work for us, and then we'll give you loads. But instead, how about you give us 10%? And the way they scare you is they tell you, if you don't work for us, what's going to happen is, if you go out there and get your own authority, it's going to get very tough for you. No one's going to work with you, no one's gonna give you loads, and you're gonna end up going bankrupt, which is not true. Let me give you guys an example. In my Trucking Success Academy, there's a person who literally started his own authority by watching my lessons, and he already booked his first load. $3,500 plus, I don't know the exact amount, and he's currently still working, and he's doing very good as a new authority. I'm someone who personally started my own authority, got my truck, trailer, did my own authority, and did very well the first 3 months, 6 months, a year. Yes, it's a little challenging, but it's not as scary as a lot of people make it out to seem, right? So when it comes to booking your first load, obviously it's going to be a little tough because one, you're still getting used to negotiating, you're still learning how to read rate confirmations, how to send out invoices, all that stuff, right? And plus you're trying to find out which brokers work with you, which don't. It's completely normal. Don't let it scare you into thinking it's going to be tough. It's just like when you go to the gym for the first time, you're not used to the machines, you're still not used to the form, all that stuff, right? It's the same way when you start your own trucking company. Your first month, yeah, you're still getting used to the things, but you are still going to get work, man. There's brokers out there that work with new authorities. Not all of them, maybe 30 to 40% of them will work with new authorities, and the rest, like 70%, 75%, 80% will not, right? And the moment you get to your 3-month mark, almost 50% of the brokers open up to you. The 6-month mark, almost like, I'll say about like 60-70% of them open up to you. And then once you get to a year, almost 95% of the brokers will work with you. So how do you survive the first 3 months? Is you just go out there, you work, and also try to have a little bit of cash in the back. So let's say you do have a truck issue, your truck breaks down, and now you don't have money, and you still have to make your truck payment, trailer payment, insurance, all that stuff, right? I recommend having at least 3 months of expenses in the back. So if something happens, God forbid your truck breaks down, right? You can still make your payments, you can still pay yourself, you can still pay your bills, personal bills, all that stuff, and then you will slowly build that cash reserve again once your truck is fixed up, right? So always just plan, have a business plan in mind. Think about the positives and also think about the negatives. A lot of people say, don't think about the negatives, man. Just think about positives and you should be fine. No, that's not how you should operate a business. You should operate a business having a plan in place. If things go good, it goes good. If things go bad, at least know exactly how you're going to handle that stuff. If a truck breaks down, you need to have reserves in the back. If you don't get loads, then you need to find out that why I'm not getting loads and which broker is working with me. You need to start doing your research. The academy is a good place to join that. If you don't know how to do invoices, you need to start making a template so it's easier for you to get paid on time. If you don't know how to do broker due diligence, you need to start learning how to do all that stuff. And you need to run your trucking company like a business. But that's how you succeed in trucking. So again, guys, if you have any questions, you can message me on Instagram. Leave your comments below with any questions you have. I do reply to every single comment. Sometimes it's a little late. Like I said, I'm working a lot. But yeah, let's make our way to the receiver. Finally made it to the receiver. Arrived at 10:49 a.m. so about an hour and 10 minutes before my appointment time. I've been to this Kroger multiple times in the past couple weeks. Looks like they are getting a lot of freight coming out of Chicago, and they're paying very, very good. So hopefully it continues to pay good, because I took this load 2 times this week already, and today is my 3rd time. And I took it about, I think, 2 times last week. So this load right here is keeping me busy. Maybe they have a contract with a warehouse in Chicago that keeps coming, bringing freight to here, but they are paying very, very good. It's probably one of the highest rates I've seen in the market, around $1,500 for almost 200 miles. So that's $7 a mile on all miles. But yeah, man, Saturday drive was pretty fun. No traffic, none of that. But I did not eat. I didn't really have time to stop and eat. So what I'm gonna do is get this thing delivered. They don't seem busy at all. There's nobody here to check in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this off and then probably go somewhere stop before my next pickup, which is about 30 miles away from here. Stops at like a Loves or a Pilot, grab me something to eat, and then go. But I mean, hopefully they don't take too long, which I don't think they will. But let's stop here. Let's get the paperwork. Get my wallet and let's go in and check in. How you doing?
Have you been here before? Buddy?
Yes.
Alright, door 25.
Door 25. Thank you.
Hey, no problem, bud. Stay safe.
You too. Alright guys, just checked in. He gave me door number 25. Let's pull up right here, open the doors, and then back in. I found door number 25. Is this one right here. Alright guys, just backed into door number 25. There's literally nobody here. I'm the only truck waiting to get unloaded. And yeah, not a single person in this whole warehouse. Kroger is usually always busy. And look at this. All to myself. So once they do get me unloaded, the time is 11:45. So if they get me unloaded, let's say even at like 2 o'clock at the latest, my next pickup, I'll easily make it. It's anywhere from 2 to 4. So I got plenty of time. It's only 30 miles away from here. And it's going right back to Chicago. One last thing I want to say, guys, is, again, I want to really like put emphasis on it. Like, please don't be scared your first 90 days. Every single person or like every single trucking company you see out there today, they all went through the first 90 days when they started their MC number. Everyone has to go through it. And don't let it discourage you, because 30 days and 60 days or 90 days with a new MC number is a very short amount of time. That's why I always have cash reserves in the back. And then the next like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you're only going to see growth in this industry. So whatever you do, just have a business plan in mind. And I wish you guys nothing but success for people who are looking to start. So again, if you have any questions, you can always follow me on Instagram. You can message me. Sometimes I do reply a little late because, like I said, I'm very busy lately. Freight has been really good. Rates are really high. So I will eventually reply to every single person. You can either leave your questions in the comments below, and also check out the Trucking Success Academy. The Academy is basically all the knowledge I learned over the past many years of me owning my own company and running it, the mistakes I made. And also in the Academy, you'll learn how to set up your authority the right way, because every new company will get audited by FMCSA, and you want to make sure you pass with flying colors, because if you don't, you will end up getting fined a lot of money by them. Basically, you will learn how to book loads, how to negotiate loads, how to send out invoices, how to get paid on time, how to do broker due diligence, how to do your due diligence when it comes to also buying equipment, what to look out for, how to make sure you're set up in a way where you end up becoming successful. The Academy is basically what I learned and what I do in my personal life, and how I operate in my trucking business. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna wait here, get unloaded. I have not ate since the morning I actually haven't ate at all today. Not since the morning. I haven't ate. So what I'm gonna do is when I get unloaded, I'm gonna go stop at a Love's or a Pilot, try to get something to eat, then make my way to the next pickup. It was an easy drive, man. 4 hours, no traffic, straight road. So yeah, still nobody here, and the light is still green though, so they have not started. But yeah, guys, hopefully everybody enjoyed watching this video. I really did like making this video, and my channel is all about making educational content around the trucking industry and just making sure that everybody's set up in a way where they do end up finding success, because 90% of the people fail, and it's very sad. So hopefully my videos do help someone, at least one person out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.